Hi there everyone, welcome to Wally Simulations. This is Wally after a long time streaming today, so it will be a bit of a new start for me because obviously it's been quite a while since I've actually streamed anything. So let's hope and let's keep fingers crossed that things go well. Obviously, one of the things that I'm going to be more concerned about today is the frame rates. So that's something we will definitely be keeping an eye on. But yeah, let's just get things cracking. So from the looks of it, the stream is going really well. I'm just gonna share this link across for everyone. She wishes to follow the stream or anything, but let's just start getting our aircraft ready for this flight. Okay, so our flight is today from Dallas to JFK, New York, and flight time is around 3 hours and 17 minutes. Usually I would be using an EFB while I'm flying, but just because of the fact that EFB seems to mess up things with my simulator, I'm not going to try that just for the sake of today. So just bear with me on that. Okay, so let's get things started and let's get this flight pretty much ongoing. Okay, so we are flying from Dallas to JFK, and the flight time is 3 hours 17 minutes, as I said. We've got a stream up and running, which is really good news. I'm just gonna get the charts as well for myself, because obviously while I'm taxiing, that's gonna be something that we will be definitely needing. So just bear with me a second while I get that on my system. Obviously without that, taxing is going to be a bit of a thing, so let's not get into that situation. So just waiting for the charts to load at my end, and apparently I do have the charts loaded now. So we are currently at stand Charlie 9, and we will be using runway 17 right for our departure today. So as I said, we stand currently on C9. I believe I'll be pushing back towards Kilo 7 and then taking my way down towards runway 17 right. So it will be a pushback from here towards the, I'm guessing it's the north side of the airport. But yeah, I'll just keep the I'll just have to keep this on. Just bear with me a second. I just Okay, so, sorry about that, just had to grab someone at the door. Right, so, oh, I just realized you guys can't actually see the charts, so my apologies about that. Let me just get that thing for you guys on the stream, one moment. Hi Wes, hello there, how are you, sir? Wes is like one of my really old followers, and he seems to be like one of my top-notch friends as well. So, you know, he's someone really important to me, quite frankly. But I'm just setting up the charts display. So just bear with me a second while I do that. Just ignore the display that you guys are getting right now. I'm just trying to correct a few things. Just need to delete that one, and again, as I said, it's been quite a while since I've been on the stream, so you know that's one of the reasons. But yeah, just bear with me a second. Trying to set that through at the moment. Right, window capture wasn't it? So charts. Because charts are one thing that we will definitely be needing. Without that, things not going anywhere. There we go. I've got the charts up over here. I will obviously adjust the size in a second, so bear with me on that. Right. So there we go. There we've got the charts, and I've obviously tried to make sure that you guys are able to see that as well as possible. I'm just gonna zoom in a bit just to be sure that we know where we are. So we stand at C over here, which is around K7, and we'll be going towards 17 Romeo for our departure. So taxi will be, I believe, Kilo 7, Lima, and then getting into the runway via Echo Golf. So Kilo 7, Lima, Echo Golf. Kilo 7, Lima, Echo Golf. Okay, so let's get things started now. If OS you're on the stream, just let me know how things are going. Right, that's all done, and let's just get this flight going. Okay, let's start the flight. Alright, the flight's officially started now. So back into the cockpit. Alright, so I'm just going to go full screen now so I can start working on things. Right, so welcome aboard. Let's get that jetway in place. I'm not sure why I see a Qatari and PIA on the side. Something funny with the model magic over there. But anyways, let's just crack on. Okay, so what I need to get over here is get the jetway attached to the aircraft.
DFW ground, American Alpha Alpha 1640, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
American Alpha Alpha 1640, the jetway is going to be connected.
I think I was a bit early with the recording music. The jetway is attached to the aircraft. Let's get the covers.
DFW ground, American Alpha Alpha 1640, could you please
aboard,
send a
everyone.
ground power
Before
unit?
we get moving, please
American
be sure to
Alpha
fasten
Alpha
your seatbelt,
1640, a
turn
ground
your
power
seat
unit
back
is on the
and
road.
fold the trays to their full upright position, and store your carry-on luggage in either an overhead bin
Let's
or
get
under the
baggage
seat in
service.
front of you.
DFW ground,
If you
American
connect
Alpha
to an
Alpha
emergency exit,
1640, could you
read
please send the baggage?
instructions located back
American
there.
Alpha
If you
Alpha
do not wish to
1640,
perform the
baggage is on the way.
functions described in them in the event of an emergency, please inform a
Alright,
flight
and
attendant
finally
so that
we
they
just
may
need to get the catering service. The
We
fuel's already
DFW
down, so I'm
ground,
not really
American
worried about
Alpha
that
Alpha
right now.
1640, could you please send the catering
Be
truck?
either turned off or put in an
American
airplane
Alpha
mode
Alpha
at this time.
1640, the catering truck is on the road.
Alright, that's all done.
Navigational and communication equipment. We will inform
Again,
you
I'm not
when
sure
they
why I
continue
see a
using these
320 of Qatar over there. That should
We
not be
would
the
like to
case.
remind you that
While this
smoking on
aircraft
board
is
this aircraft is prohibited by law,
preparing,
as is tampering with,
let's just get our
disabling, or
clearance.
destroying laboratory smoke detectors. If you have any
Once you have the
questions
clearance,
about
I
DFW
can
ground,
today,
American
don't
Alpha Alpha
hesitate to
1640 IFR to Kennedy, ready to
Have a
copy.
great flight.
get a concrete fence.
American Alpha Alpha 1640 is cleared to Kennedy Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 18 left climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.123.
American Alpha Alpha 1640, cleared to Kennedy Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 18 left climb and maintain 9,000 feet.
Just gonna ignore that.
Departure on 118.1 squawk 1233.
American Alpha Alpha 1640 readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.6 flight when ready to taxi. Good day.
So let's go back to our cockpit and stop sitting in the aircraft. Alright, so let's just start with the overhead panel over there. So I've got the 8 fusion generator on, external power sensor on, batteries are already, battery masters are now on as well. They were on, I'm not sure why I pressed off for some reason. But anyways, let me just correct that as well. Alright, let's get our fuel pumps in as well, as we will be pushing back very shortly. So that's all done. I'm just gonna restart the flight for the sake of it, because I think we were just too early with the announcement. So let me cancel and start that through again. Right. Okay. So I'm sure you guys can't see the screen, but yeah. Right, let's just start the flight again. Alright, okay, that's in the system now. Right, back here in the cockpit, so let's start setting things up over here. We've got the anti-ISIS currently off. I will be setting that to on if need be. On the strobe lights, we keep them on. Beacon lights come on. Wing lights stay off. Navigation and logo lights come on. Taxi lights currently remain off. Landing lights currently remain off. Runway turn lights currently remain off. Seatbelt signs can go off. Snow smoking comes up. Panel lights, I don't think I need them at the moment, so that is fine as well. Dome light can stay off as well. Back here, let's go back to our pumps here. So we've got the fuel pumps already all switched on here, so that's all good. I just need to get the APU running as well now, so let's get that APU switch on, and let's get APU start on. I believe APU bleed is also now on. Engine 1 bleed is on, engine 2 bleed is off. What I'm going to do is just power off and power them on, just for the sake of it. Right, back into our FMS. Let's start setting up the FMC, and then we'll move on from here. So our frequency is going to be actually 122.8. So let me just set that here. So I think we can hear the APU coming up as well. Right, and let's get that to 122.8. Right, that's set. So we've got the APU running, which is good news. Right, now let's just go into our flight plan, just have a look. So we're departing straight out of Dallas down to Salve and then Houston. So it's a direct departure. We're not using any SIDS today. Transitional altitude is 5,000. Based on the settings at the moment, we are using 17 left, so we will be crossing over 17 right. So that's just a correction to make there. Just gonna set the flaps to be used to okay, so flaps set to 2 there. Right, that might just give us a bit of a recalculation on our takeoff speed. So we've got we to take 159. Again, transitional altitude 5,000, and that's all set. So flight plan is pretty much set there. I don't think we need to do anything more there. Again, we've got our routes all set over there. Obviously, we'll set the arrival when we need to, but for now it's a direct departure, so that's all good. And we'll be going straight to 5,000 feet, well, 9,000 feet initially. So let's pop that into our panel. So selected altitude is 9,000 now. Runway heading is 170. Let's pop that in as well. And our departure speed for this morning is this afternoon, essentially. Just want to reset the altimeter as well to 3019 hectopascal. Our initial takeoff speed is 159, V1 153, V2 162. So let's just set 159 over there. Not sure why I started with back there, so let's just set 159. Just going to make sure flight deck is switched on after that. So it is a bit of a run on the runway. Right, 159 is set over there. Flight directors are on both sides. We've got that all set. I'm just gonna zoom out a bit. In the range. I think it's already on that, so never mind. We also go here and set that to WX mode. So yeah, it's already set to WX mode, which is good. Floodlights can stay off. Integrated lighting can actually come on through panels. Again, 1.2.8 is set. Do we need anything here? Not yet. We're just going to set the auto brakes over there once we are ready for the tow down. Okay, so that sets our aircraft pretty much ready for our departure. So let's get the cabin ready. Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the captain speaking from the flight deck. Welcome aboard American Airlines Virtual Flight 1640, service from Dallas to New York. This is your captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Wally, and I'll be flying this flight for today. The flight time to New York JFK is 3 hours 17 minutes. The temperature is currently 20 degrees Celsius, and clear skies pretty much. So not expecting anything bumpy around there. Should be fine until New York, but we'll find out more about once we're close to New York with the weather over there. This aircraft is now ready for departure. You are requested to fasten your seatbelts, ensure seats are in upright position, put your devices into airplane safe mode, and prepare the aircraft, and assist the crew in preparing the aircraft for departure by following the instructions. For COVID-19 reasons, please ensure that you wear your face coverings at all times and use hand sanitizers and or gloves as necessary. Once again, I'd like to welcome aboard this American Airlines Virtual Flight. This aircraft is now ready for departure. Ground staff, leave the aircraft via closing doors. Cabin crew, arm doors, and cross-check. Thank you. Okay, so announcements are done and we're pretty much set to go. So let's get that jet ready first of all. Just turn around.
DFW ground, American Alpha Alpha 1640. Could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
That jetway will come off. Gone. And yes, that's about it. Covers the flight. So, yeah, cabin crew, arm doors, and prepare for departure. Thank you. Traffic, this is American 1640, stand Charlie 19, pushing back towards Kilo 7. Straight out departure for JFK. Aircraft is A320Neo, and they expect to use taxiway Lima and then Echo Golf to cross over runway 17 right, 17 left. Incoming traffic, please twice.
Is seated next to an emergency exit. Please read carefully.
Right, let's get the pushback in place.
If you do not wish to perform the functions
as there's no
described
ATC
in
at the
them
moment,
in
so
the
that's
event
how
of an
we just
emergency, please
notify
inform the
all
flight attendants so that they may
the
receive you. We
radio
request that all portable electronic
So let's
devices
request
such
the
as
pushback.
DFW ground, American Alpha
be
Alpha
either turned off or
1640
put in
requesting
airplane mode at this
pushback.
time. This is because these
American
devices
Alpha
may
Alpha
interfere
1640
with
pushback request
navigation
accepted.
Set up.
communication equipment. We will inform you
Sunset,
when you may
we'll release the
continue
parking
using these
brakes.
devices. We would
That's-
like to
yep.
remind you that smoking
Set
on board this
there.
aircraft is prohibited by
Let's,
law, as is tampering with, disabling,
parking
or
brakes.
destroying laboratory
Parking
smoke
brakes
detectors. If you have any questions about this flight today, don't hesitate to ask myself or another flight attendant. Have a great flight.
Parking brake is now released. Just let it go through. Short pushing. There we go. You're gonna steer the aircraft towards left.
DFW ground, American Alpha Alpha 1640 requesting pushback to steer the aircraft to the left.
American Alpha Alpha 1640, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Sorry guys, I will not be monitoring the chat for a bit. Just a bit busy. Whereas the frame rates are slightly less just because of the chart being over there, but once I roll the chart, they should go down. I think 30 frames per second is a quite good achievement, to be honest. Right, let's request pushback stop.
DFW ground, American Alpha Alpha 1640 requesting the end of
Parking brake
pushback.
set.
On
American
behalf of the
Alpha
captain and crew,
1640
welcome
request
aboard
to
the
end
flight.
pushback
Make
received.
sure your seatbelt is
Parking brake
fastened.
set.
Return
Right.
your seat backs and
Stopped.
trays to their full upright
Let's
position.
go back onto our unit
Also,
compliments
please turn
where we
off
can
all
start
electronic
talking to our
devices. Thank you.
natural frequency. Right, set back to 122.8. Okay, so I think I would need some brightness on the set. Display brightness, just increase that as well. Okay, do we need PFD brightness? I think it's fine, or should I just, yeah, I'll just slightly bump that up, yeah. That's a lot better. Okay. So let's get those engines up. So engine 2, engine 1 going up, and APU is obviously on, so that's not a problem. External power is disconnected. Forgot to do that actually. Right, let's set our engines to start position. So let's go all the way down there. Bleeds are already on, fuel pumps are on, so let's just set that down to start ignition mode. And parking brakes are set, so that's all good. Engines coming up, as you can see here. Let's just go to the passenger. So 3.3, 3.4. Power's coming up over there, so that's good. Let's just go back to our external. I'm just gonna go to the passenger view so I can just show you guys how it looks over there. All the engines are coming up. Yep, that's a better view. Let's just set that to there. Actually, this is a better view. So engines are powering up. I would go actually onto external view 12. Let me show you things over here. So as engines are coming up, we can also test the flaps. Yep, flaps seem to work fine, so that's fine. Let's get back into the cockpit as things are progressing. So we've got engine 1 fully up, we've got 19.9, 19.9 both idle set. That's all good, so we're pretty much ready to go. And do we have any message? We just have the perfect message. Alright, so let's give the message to the team and let them know we're going to be taxiing now. So again, just to show you guys, we are currently around Kilo 7. I'll take Kilo 7, go down towards Lima, cross over through Echo Golf for runway 17. We're supposed to use 17 left, so we're going to cross over here, go down towards, cross over 17 Centra as well actually, and then we're going to go towards November, and then we're going to go towards Romeo. It's quite a long way down towards, well, not actually Romeo, we're going to use Cuba. So from 17 Center, we are going to take November, and then finally down to 17 left. So it's quite busy one. Okay, let's get things moving. One last check if I've got any messages on the stream. Again, as I said, I'm not really. I'm trying to do something for that. But hopefully, one day or the other, I'll be able to look at messages and talk as the stream progresses. But okay, let's get things going. Okay, so that's all fine there. Let's get our parking brake released. Dallas Traffic American 1640, taxiing holding point, runway 17 left, via Kilo 7, and then Lima, Echo Golf, and we'll continue over 17 right, 17 Center, down towards November, and then 17 left. Right, let's get things moving. By the way, all the streamers watching, please do remember to subscribe and like this video, share your comments, what you think about it. Obviously, as time progresses, the stream will eventually improve, but yeah, until that, just share your reviews on how you think things are here. Let's just take Kilo 7 from here. Let's just get those on runway 2. Let's try and get the taxi lights on. It's quite hard to do dual operation. But, one and a half to do everything.
Hello everyone, thank you for your attention. It's time to get you ready for takeoff. We know you have lots of choices, so thanks for choosing American. We're happy to be your airline. Now if you'll just follow along with me, we'll be on our way. Welcome aboard. Before we depart, here are some important safety instructions. First things first, let's buckle those belts. Insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. To open, simply lift on the top of the buckle. And remember, seatbelts should be fastened whenever you're seated, just in case of unexpected turbulence. To get us on our way, make sure your seat is up, all electronic devices are put away, and your tray table is stowed. If you have a carry-on, push it all the way under the seat in front of you. If it won't fit, place it in the overhead bin. If you have a handheld device, please switch it to airplane mode now. You'll find our full electronic device policy in the back of your American Way. U.S. law prohibits smoking, including electronic cigarettes, at any time. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors in the lavatories may result in a fine. U.S. law requires all to comply with lighted and posted signs and crew member instructions. Now let's review the safety card. Please pay close attention, and before you know it, we'll be off. All exits on this airplane are clearly marked. Take a moment to locate the nearest one. Keep in mind, it may be behind you. All exits have evacuation slides to use in an emergency. When directed to exit, jump onto the slide and move away from the airplane. Some slides may also be used as a raft, except those over the wings. You'll find the exact location on your safety card. This aircraft is designed with escape lighting on or near the floor. A sign will indicate you have reached your exit. In the event of an evacuation, escape path lighting will appear. Follow the lights until you've reached your exit. Leave all carry-ons behind, just head quickly and safely to the nearest exit, and don't forget, it may be behind you. Now, if the airplane loses pressure, oxygen masks will drop automatically. While remaining seated with your seatbelt fastened, pull down on the mask to extend the tubing. The yellow cup goes over your nose and mouth like so, then slip the band over your head to secure the mask to your face. The band adjusts automatically. Normal breathing will start the flow of oxygen. And remember to always put your own mask on first before helping others. Life vests are located either under or next to your seat. To remove the vest, pull the tab or compartment handle to break the seal. For help locating them, see your safety card. Remove the vest from the package like this. Put the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, attach the buckle, and pull tight. Once outside, pull the tab to inflate your vest or blow into the red tube on the side. In the water, a light on your vest will illuminate. And please, only inflate your vest outside the airplane. Now, your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device. Just remove the lower cushion and put your arms through the straps found on the opposite side. The crew will now be coming around to do a final cabin check. After takeoff, we'll be back with more information. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. As always, we're here to make your flight great. Because great is what we're going for.
That was quite noisy. I'm sure people in the stream were like, what on earth was that? It's just noisy. Anyways, let's just make our turn and into the runway. Dallas traffic American 1640 entering runway 17 right for crossover. Time when I can probably go back to the runway is during the crossover, just because it's a very straight path, to be honest. Dallas traffic American 1640 17 right crossover complete, entering 17 center for crossover. Center crossover is in process. Yeah, can't really enter from here essentially. Dallas traffic American 1640 backtracking 17 center as entry point is closed. Charts, it doesn't say as closed, as you can see. So we need to cross the runway here. Dallas traffic American 1640, runway 17 center is now clear. Taxiing towards 17 left via November. Apologize about that, guys. That was supposed to be the next turn, actually. Just continue on to November. we're supposed to actually take a right into it. So. We're currently over Kilo. I just want to go back to the map for a second. Parking brakes, please. So based on the charts that we have, we're currently around here. So we're around 13 left. At the moment, based on what I can see here, we're over Kilo. Now, when you look at this chart, this essentially doesn't really show Kilo anywhere. So I think I'll have to make the way pretty much myself. So that's November. That's probably from where we got out right now. I think I'm going to take a right towards Romeo. Yep, it's Romeo and then November. That makes sense. Romeo and then November. Yeah, that makes sense. So we're going to take a left and then a right. Parking brake please again, please. So left and then right. The kind of taxis you expect to get on JFK. Dallas is like, even though the airport is very quiet, there's no traffic, there's no air traffic or anything like that, but still it's just keeping me hell busy. I think that is November, so we'll slow down a bit. Yep, that is correct. Charts and this airport is slightly messed up, so they don't really match. So anyways, I'm going to take a left again. Continue onto that taxi where you can see here. It's quite messed up taxi, to be honest. Not that bad on taxi, come on. Actual map there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a left again, go back and try from the other side. Again, this map just does not match. Dallas traffic, American 1640, entering 13 left. This is the worst form of taxi I've ever done in my life, and this is so embarrassing that you do it on the street. Again, without air traffic control, it just gets horrible. Back onto the map for a second, just to see what the hell is going on. Right, so it does say Papa is available. Now, I don't know if that's actually available, so... Anyways, back onto the simulator. It actually feels like I'm not using an aircraft. It feels like I'm running on the runway, to be honest. But, yeah, let's take that off here. And Dallas traffic, American 1640, exiting 13 left. Trying to get onto 17 left is a bit of a struggle. Apologies for the inconvenience. Already exhausted, usually I'm not exhausted. I feel like taking off for whatever runway I get, but I just can't do that. Right, I'm gonna hold here in a second. Parking brake set. Let's just go out for a second. Right, so that's where we just got off from. Okay. That's where we got off from, okay? And that's the runway we're trying to approach. So what we do apparently